What's up, everybody? It's Camiel Daamen, your online Ableton Certified Trainer. And today I'm back with a dive in live tutorial. And this is going to be a bit longer than usual because we're going to make a house groove. Just a basic house groove using drums from Ableton and Ableton's operator to create some bass and maybe some pads and a synth. And I want to show you how easy it is to create a house groove from scratch. Also, the template will be available afterwards on the Gumroad page. That's gumroad.com/lessonsinlive. You'll find a link below. So yeah, let's get into it. I've got this 909 kit from Lessons in Live here. It's a kit that I made a while ago with some processing, and it sounds pretty good. Good hi-hats and kick. Everything's been tweaked already a bit. You know, I've got the Lessons in Live Reduxer, which is cool. So yeah, let's get to it. So let's program some kick here. I like to program this kick up. There we go. I like to work in 16, so to have 16 beats. Call this my kick. I always have a color scheme. I would definitely advise you to have a good color scheme going, because then every track will look the same. Let's call this hats. Make it green. My hats are always green. Let's program some closed hats. So we're going to take this guy. Let's say that, and you know, make it a bit funky, and then duplicate twice to make it 16, and in the end we add just a bit more hi-hats to make it more funky. So let's swing this also. Let's use the groove pool. The groove pool is now located here, which is nice. And yeah, let's add some grooves. Let's see, I like the Logic swings. Where are they? Yeah, you know, 67 sounds good, so let's add that one in, and we'll add it here, and then play. There we go. Nice. Let's add some velocity to create some more interest in the volume. And it's nice to keep them maybe first a bit low, you know, and have them in the end of the bar go up, and have that continue. There we go. See, so the beginning of the bar is low, and when we go further, they get a bit louder. Let's take this one down as well. That's nice. So let's add the open hi-hat. So we add open hi-hat, which we also make green. Open hi-hat, that's a nice happy green color. And we'll call this open hi-hat. I like to name everything. You can call me I have OCD, but maybe I have, which is fine, you know, I can live with it. Open hi-hat, I love the open hi-hat. I think it's maybe one of my favorite sounds ever. I like to make to make it bouncy, to like a softer one and a louder one, and then have that continue. Duplicate, and also duplicate the loop. So it's 16. There you go. This is your basic house groove. There you go. Nice, and you can hear in the end the hi-hats go really do this extra sort of like thing. So nice. Let's add in another drum rack. There you go. Lessons in Live kit. Yeah. And we add a clap, because a clap's also part of the groove, of course. Chuck, chuck. Duplicate, duplicate. Maybe add a little groove in the end. And also add the swing. So then we go. It's softer. Clap's always yellow. Here we go. Nice. And let's add some reverb. I have set up 4 return channels for the template, so I can send this to the small reverb, this to the big reverb, this to delay 1, this to delay 2 to play around. Just to add some effect. Reverb is a bit dull, so let's bring it back the highs a bit. Yeah. And another thing I like to do is put on my master a auto filter with a little low cut that we map. If we go to key up here, we can go map this to the Q on our keyboard. So every time I press the Q, the filter will go on. So I can play around a bit. So this is your basic setup for a good groove. Let's put the tempo not 120 but 127. Just a bit more power, a bit more speed in there. And let's take a operator. And I can use one of my libraries because there's also a lot of preset packs on gumroad.com/lessonsinlife that you can download for free, like the bass. There's like house bass maybe. Let's play it. Activate. Nice, there it is. I always have my bass next to my kick and I process them together as well, which I'll show you in a bit as well. My bass is always brown. It grew that way. Bass. And let's just program something simple. Nice. So let's make it in A minor, right? We can make the track in A minor. Let's check out our kick. What key? This is A sharp. But let's check with mixed in key, which is my favorite plugin to check out in what key I am. Just chuck it on the kick channel and play it. And you see a lot of notes. It says B flat minor, which sort of... Yeah, so it says B flat minor. So let's try and tune it a bit. Now it says A flat minor. Let's make it maybe a bit more down. Clear. Now it's like in G minor, mostly. A also. So let's say G minor A. I want to make it in A, so then G minor should be fine. If the key's in G. There's another way to measure. We can go to audio effects, go to the spectrum, open up the spectrum, and here you got this auto, and you can set the range. If you put the range up, you can really see where the kick's landing. And it's an A sharp. Yeah, it's actually here, right? A sharp. So we could go down a bit more. Now it should be A. There you go. Now it's definitely an A. Well done. We've done everything we can to put that in place. So I'll leave the spectrum on there for you for the template. So now we go back to the bass, and oh yeah, this bass line is made with 3 saw waves, all having their own output, and just layered on top with a filter. So the filter envelopes is engaged as well. It's a bit spread, so it's wide, but I put a bass mono on it to keep it mono. There's also a chorus on it, but because it's bass mono, the low end will stay low. So let's program something. Maybe wanna make this a bit lower. So if you move the envelope a bit higher, it gets more tick. So okay, so let's program something. Let's see. Okay, so we can make it swing. I always like to do that manually. So let's go this and make it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to the 5th. And then we maybe go here. No, it needs to be here. Something like this. So let's, yeah, a third one, and then it needs to go back. So this is back on A, right, or G? This is A. This is G. Needs to go up. Then this needs to come here. And then we have a loop. Or maybe we can do let's see if we move it here. That's it. So we can do, let's see if we, that's nice. And we get like this part doesn't have this one, and the second part does have this one. Then we duplicate, so it's 16. There's our bass. And we can play with the envelope. Maybe I can map those for you guys. Envelope. Filter, resonance. That's nice. Maybe we can also do the time. Now we can play with this well. That's nice, you know. You can actually tune your bass yourself. That's nice. Okay, so we got a groove. Let's add some pads, guys. Let's or maybe some more drums. Let's go back to our friend the drum rack, and we add the Lessons in Life drum rack. There it's whoop, and we need some more drums, right? So let's say we need a little, you know, or a little snare. Let's take this snare, so we can have this like, but then maybe we want to have the snare be filtered a bit, so we turn on the filter. Maybe high pass. And then, or maybe just have it here. There you go. And make this softer. Duplicate twice. And first we have 1, then we have 2, then we have 1, then we have 2. And here we can have 3. So let's copy this one there. And you can obviously change those sounds later on, you know, but this is just to give you a cool idea just based on the 909 of Ableton, so you can use this to your extent yourself. So the snare, sine trip, that's great. So we can add another MIDI track. We'll add an operator, and I'm going to show you how to create this easy pad. There's also a tutorial about this. So let's take a saw wave and spread it. And let's take one of these chords. I have here in my MIDI effects, I have chord, and I've got this minor 7th, which is nice. And we can play, play it a bit higher. That's nice. And we take another saw wave, and we, so it's louder basically, but we're going to detune it a bit. That's nice. And then we add some more dramatic effect with the chorus. Add some reverb. This is nice. We filter it down. Let's add some envelope. That's nice. Add a bit of a different filter with some drive. Cool, so now we can play, let's play an E, just as a steady note. 1, 2, 3, 4. It wasn't nice. The beginning was nice, so let's keep that. These guys, crop the clip. That's okay. There we go. We have a, what is it? Chord sound. Chord. That's nice. Let's add a crash also. Let's duplicate the clap. Call it crash. Crash. Let's give it a nice little happy color. And let's remove those claps. And call it crash. That's nice. And the crash can come every 32. Not so often. Like. Let's add some reverb. There you go. We can also layer a sine wave under. So let's put the chorus a bit down. Make it a bit low. Yeah, I like it more like this. Let's also add some LFO. You know, LFO is always great. So we add the LFO and we map it to this frequency. So to get movement, you know, movement in your music is super important. So we click on map and we map it to the frequency. Well, it shouldn't be doing this, so we make the depth way smaller. So it's doing this little, you know, it's moving just slightly. Like little, come on guys. Little, move it a bit to the right. And then make it slower. Depth a bit slower. This is nice. Cool. So now we have a bass line, we have some hi-hat. So let's group the kick and bass, group them together in quarantine, kick and bass. And I love to add a drum bass, a drum bus to this whole thing. So let's add the drum bus. I like to use the drive a bit of crunch, a little bit of boom. Let's tune it to A, boom it a bit, not too much. Take the decay a bit back, take the volume a bit down. And then we have without and with. You want to check out that it doesn't get super loud. So first I'll play it without. So it's minus 4.72. Great. And when we turn it on, it gets a bit louder. So we take it down like a little bit. Now it's definitely softer. So without. Definitely gonna keep this one. Nice. We do the same for the drums. Come on guys, group them. Drums. The drums are always blue. And we add the drum bus. Same thing. Add a little bit of crunch. Add a little bit of drive. No boom, you know. Keep the transients a bit higher of the damp. And then we, oh, by the way, you could also go here to kick and bass. Add a bit of punch with this. Nice. Still not louder. Here, check it out. Without, with. And it's not getting louder. That's really important. Drums. Let's add these guys in. Without. 7 minus 6. Gets a bit louder. Adds so much more color, you know. It adds so much more color. So that's done. We got the drums, we got the sound, the pad sound, you know. And then yeah, we could add like a high tone or whatever. You can add anything you want. There's a lot of groove already going on inside here. So you know, you can also have the drums go to the big reverb. You know, just play and DJ with it. So this is my template, nice and simple for you. If you already want it to sound nice, you can go to the audio effects rack in Ableton. They make amazing mixing and mastering techniques. So we can, or mixing and mastering tutorials, plugins, sort of presets. You can go to the master, wide and warm master. I love the Principe Dance Master is cool. Let's check out the wide and warm, and it will get a bit louder, but check it out. You know, this is nice. I like it. It's a good groove. Maybe I'm going to finish it myself. Now, the template will be available for you at thegumroad.com/lessonsinlife. Check it out. Please like and subscribe this video. You know, I have way more tutorials. I do interviews with artists from all over the world on Wednesdays, ranging from house artists like DOJO and Just Butler and Kreuziger and whatnot, but also like more the melodic artists like Elke Klein, Wazoo, Cora, Anders, Nora Q. So there's so many videos online already with content that you might like. So please share, follow the Facebook group of Lessons in Life. We post super nice plugins and whatnot. There's a Discord group, which you will find as well in the links below. And stay inspired, have fun, and find me for questions. If you know anybody that wants to follow my course, please refer them to lessonsinlife.com. And I will be seeing you online. See you next week for your next tutorial. Bye.